It's Sunday. It is episode 2 of your Sizzlin Sunday. It's your girls. We are back. A little more coherent than last week, but you know what? It's still a crazy week. A little bit. I don't know. Things have been crazy around here. Wrestling is crazy, guys.
Just so you guys know, I had COVID last week on the show. I found out right after. Hence why I was very delirious. I am better now. I have tested negative. I am good. But yeah, last week was a time, okay? I had whole COVID, and that was my first time getting it in the whole pandemic. So, honey, last week was a time.
You know what? It was last week was a pilot show, okay? We didn't know. We know what we're doing now a little bit more.
Do we?
We never know what we're doing.
Right.
And if you're new to us, I'm Al. This is my girl Mika. We are the Sunday Syndicate. We went by a different name in a different place, but we are here on
In the same realm.
BodySlam.net. Yeah. Well, we are here on BodySlam.net to bring you everything that happened on Rampage and Collision. We might have to talk about that man briefly later, but you know what?
We'll have to talk about him, and I'm going to bring up Randall because he looked too good not to bring up last night. But anyway.
Yeah. But just, you know what, real quick, it was a great time to be a wrestling fan.
It is. Right now it's a great time to be a wrestling fan, whether you agree with what's going on, whether you hate it. The thing about it is this: a reaction is a reaction. I had a very visceral reaction last night. I was unhappy. There are a lot of people that are happy. But the point of it is, this is a time in wrestling that we get to share with each other, right? So we got to be excited. We just have to be excited for what we've been given. All the companies are going to do what they do, and you know, we get to revel in it as fans, right? So let's not make it weird by like people making it weird. Okay, Joseph. Hey, Joseph. Joseph's here. People need to chill. Pilots are pilots for a reason, and TV shows and podcasts. Our Sizzlin Syndicate had been out of the game for 2 months. Out of the game, baby, and I had COVID last week, but we're better.
Eddie, I was on 2 hours of sleep. We were crazy last week.
Eddie said, what do we want to talk about? Eddie, we're going to get into Rampage and Collision, and we'll talk just a little bit about Survivor Series, only because you know why. Hi, Tiffany. Tiffany said, love the show last week. It felt like being at a brunch with the girls the day after the wrestling show.
Ooh,
that's always our vibe, honestly. So that's what we want to give. We want to give brunch. We want to get your mimosa, get your favorite drink, you know, sit down with us and let's talk crazy. Let's talk crazy about wrestling with your girls. Because I'm going to say what I want to say. So hopefully y'all don't be scared to say what y'all want to say, because I have comments about that man. I mean, not Don Callis, but baby, Hobbs standing up there looking the way he was looking.
Well, good to him. Also, guys, I don't know if you could hear it. There's construction happening in my apartment, so if I might mute, if you hear some banging,
we can't hear.
If I look distracted, cool, great, because I can hear it. It's really distracting me.
I saw you looking, but we didn't hear you. We didn't hear. Eddie James said the house always wins. It does.
Do you know what? That's the theme of the night over here on Collision and Rampage era. This is where we are. We are talking about AEW. We are here. Yes, the house was winning today. And before we get into that, let's go back to before, because we had a special Saturday Rampage.
We did.
Again, crazy shenanigans. We'll get to our regularly scheduled Friday Rampage next week. But we opened the show. Rocky Romero and Hook.
Random, but good.
It was really good.
I like Hook. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. He wrestles like his daddy, and I like Taz. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
I'm coming around. I feel like he's getting better, and like we're putting him in the ring with a veteran like Rocky. You know, I love
the girl.
He's for the babies.
Yes. Eddie said every time I saw them ruffles, I kept hearing my mama say, "Stop wasting her damn food." Because of hockey, we had 3 hours of wrestling. We did have 3 hours of wrestling. And you know what? The ruffles were the highlight of the show for me. Okay, because the ruffle shuffle, that whole thing took me out. But we will talk about that later.
Our truth.
Yeah. Heading into last night, we only knew of the Blue League matches. Everything else is up in the air. Exactly. And we are going to get to it.
Oh, yeah. Rampage previewed a lot of Collision and the Blue League. We saw the Gold League over on Wednesday. If you hung out with Lyric and I on Wednesday.
Hi, Casey. Sorry, y'all. I missed that show. I was actually supposed to be there, but the love of my life keeps giving me birthday gifts, and I have another one Wednesday. So that's why I wasn't there this Wednesday, but y'all had an amazing time and y'all killed it. So
she's all in love and stuff. Okay.
Hey, what about yourself?
Okay. Okay, you're in love. Just kidding. I love that for you.
Oh, yes, Eddie. I have heard the story about how Hook thought he was black. But listen, everybody thought that Taz was too. Growing up, we did not realize that man is just Italian and he has no black in him. I could have swore Taz was my uncle that'd be outside the bodega just hanging out. And then come to find out, everybody in I want to say the past 5-10 years realized that man is not black.
Oh, we were all fully adults, right?
And everybody was like, whoa. So I can understand how the kid thought he had a little black in him. Okay, I get it.
I mean, you look at your father and you're like, yeah, it looks that. No, we don't look Italian.
No. Poor baby.
You know what? I could see how it would happen.
Yeah, easily.
We all thought.
Just like we all thought Zoe Stark was over 29 years old. Anyway, continue.
That was actually the biggest shock of the night.
Yeah, the returns didn't do anything. It was the fact that Zoe Stark was born in 1994. Yeah.
I was 5 years old.
Anyway. I was in school. I
have memories. What? Anyways, I really like this match. Let's get back to the match.
Yeah, match was great.
I think putting Hook with veterans like Rocky is so good for him.
Because even the match with RVD was great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just keep putting him in reps and things like that. It's great for him.
Yeah.
I'm coming around. I wouldn't say I'm a hooker, but that's
right. That's definitely not a hooker. No, Zoe Stark is not 45. No. The biggest shock is that Serena Deeb and me are the same age. Yes, correct. Correct. You remember, because baby, that threw me for the loop-de-loop-de-loop, okay? Not the single loop, the loop-de-loop-de-loop, because I was like, ain't no way me and that lady is the same age. Ain't no way.
You know what? I'm going to be in my good company with Bailey and Bianca. We are all the same age. And Adam Cole Bebe. Who's
my age? I'm 36. Who's my age? Serena Deeb. Charlotte? I think Charlotte is my age.
I thought she's 37, so she's like a year old.
She might be right around my age. But yeah. Justice said these are the kind of reps Hooks needs, not no 30-second squash for the fans. Just use the bathroom and he's out of the building. Exactly. He needs to work, and he shows that he's capable of it. I wish his dad was cleared so they could do more work together, but we will take what we can get.
Also, just really, I love when Taz is like commentary for Hook.
Me too.
He's so proud.
He's so beaming and proud for his kiddo.
And then when he gets beat up, he's mad. I love it.
Exactly. Send Hook to get more reps like AEW did for Megan Bain. Yeah. I mean, and he will. I think now they are going to start embracing him actually wrestling more, just like they're embracing him talking a little more. Okay, so you and Anna Jay are the same age? Okay.
Cute.
Yeah. Now I got to find out who the old ladies are that are my age in the wrestling. Keep talking. I'm a little
old ladies. You're just Googling wrestlers born in X tier.
Yeah. Female wrestler in 1987. Yep.
There's plenty, I'm sure. But yeah, no, I really liked it. And I love Rocky Romero. So I was very excited.
Well, I knew that one.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So Gunther. Becky. Me and Becky are the same. Bray, of course, R.I.P., honey. We were the same age. Brody King. AJ Lee.
That's right.
Okada. And Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, you're a very good company.
Also ACH, apparently.
Okay.
Alicia Edwards? Ain't no way me and Alicia Edwards are the same age.
Everybody looks great. They all look amazing.
Apollo Crews. Okay. Amazing. Yeah, we're doing okay. No, but Alicia definitely looks older than me. I'm just gonna call it.
Well,
but me and Cameron. Me and
You know
Cameron
what?
and
The mid two
Carmella.
thousands. Oh, Carmel looks great. Mid two
Me, Cameron.
thousands were rough. Maybe Alicia did that Tanner too much.
Maybe
It'd be
so.
like that. It'd
Maybe
be like
so. Maybe so. Yeah. Drew Gulak, same age as me.
that. He also looks
Of
great.
course, me and Faye Jackson are the same age. Yes, we know
Well,
that.
yeah.
Love you, Faye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, me and Ian Riccaboni are the same age. That's
Our
interesting.
boy Ian.
Our boy Ian.
Heck yeah.
So I'm in pretty good company. Oh, okay. Me and Kelly are the same age.
That's just
I like that because I
congrats
like
on the
Kelly.
twins,
I
Kelly.
like Kelly. So I can't be bad. Can't be mad at that one at all. Okay. Oh yeah, and of course me and Naomi are the same age. So yeah, I'm in great company. Happy camper.
Yeah, Trinity, please.
Yeah, happy camper. And the fact that they have Snooki listed as a wrestler born in 1987 is ridiculous.
Bad Bunny, Snooki, tag team. Tell me when. Book it now. That's
AEW has these partnerships, sees them develop your own talent. Exactly. Me and the Garcia twins are the same age. That makes sense, Tiffany. Channels enter Kelly by screaming during head scissors. Exactly. Some of these wrestlers don't know skincare, even though they're besties with tanning. Baby, because they think the tan is the skincare, and it's two different things. But anyway.
Yeah.
We digress.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that was a great way to open the show.
Yeah. Yes.
And then we go straight into, after commercial break, Chris Statlander and Diamante. Our girl Diamante, looking great.
Looking great. We love her. Love our crab sister.
Yes. She's so great. I love seeing her on her own doing a singles match. It's nice to see Chris still getting matches after losing. She's 1 week out from losing her TBS championship.
Well, like our girl Keek said, title or no title, Chris is gonna work.
Absolutely.
So
they put on a great match.
Stop saying these 41-year-olds are the future. Cough LA Knight. Okay. Casey said you can't get into Diamante. Listen, you have to meet her. She's one of those people that you appreciate better in person.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that. And not that she's not good, because she is, but meeting her definitely will change everything that you think about her.
Also, I like this team. We haven't seen it in a minute, of Mercedes and Diamante.
Right.
We're going back. We're going back to the summer with this feud with Chris and Mercedes and Diamante. I'm kind of bummed that Chris doesn't have the title, because I feel like Mercedes should have a title shot. But I'm not mad at a women's title, or it's women's storyline without a title.
Right. I don't think everything has to be so title centric. You don't build all of your stars around a title. You build your stars and then you put them in a title picture. So I definitely think it's not necessary for everything to be built around a belt.
Yeah. But the only reason I'm a little upset is because we had that start and stop with Mercedes, and then Ruby got inserted for All Out. That's the only reason why I'm a little bummed about that. But I like that it doesn't have the title. And Chris is still doing something prominent without the title still.
Yeah.
As she should.
As she should.
But this was just strong ladies.
Women's tag titles, no. No, please.
No. Like 3 to 5 years.
If that.
It's being generous.
If that, because I don't feel like we need them.
No.
Ooh, that just stressed me out, Casey. Lord.
Why would you? I don't like that. You put that out. I don't like it.
I had to blow it out.
Yeah, but we see Mercedes show up middle of the match, distracting Chris a little bit.
Right.
Just a little bit. But Chris is a professional, and she still got it done. After the match, with Chris wins. Words are hard. We get a little beatdown, of course. And who makes the save but our girl Willow?
Because who else?
Who else? I mean, yeah, good. I want her away from Julia and Sky situation.
Casey cackling. Joseph, yeah, let the women's division get into a group before TK. No, we're not even putting the belt out for police.
No. The Renegades, they're weird about signings because, like, we know that Lady Frost just was signed for a while. I'm assuming the Renegades are.
Let me check the website because it's not official unless it's on the website.
Right.
And,
They've been on every week consistently on Ring of Honor, and they're in
but
a
a
big
lot
group,
of
but
and as we saw, the only women that were technically signed to the roster for Ring of Honor were Mercedes and Athena. So right now we have Athena signed. Of course, our
I want to say Lady Frost is signed, Casey. I want to say that. And
I'm
Billy just
scrolling.
announced she was signed.
I'm scrolling, and all I see is Athena and Mercedes on the official roster.
Well, that needs to be updated because Billy herself said she signed. So
Billy says she signed, yes. So
because I want to say Lady Frost said she signed, but do not quote me.
Yeah.
I want to say, but
you want me to ask her? I'll just ask her.
I mean, you could. That's our girl. Scoops.
I will just ask her. Don't worry about it. I'm going to see if she responds.
She's like, no, please leave me alone.
Yeah. It's fine. She tweeted like 2 hours ago.
Love that. I want to say, but I could be wrong. So do not quote me and do not come for me online if I am wrong. But after that, we got a nice little Danny Garcia promo ahead of his match on Collision in the Blue League against Claudio. I liked it. I liked the nice little promo. You know, he drove in, his roots and all that, and he's kind of like, guys, I know you're forgetting me, but like, I'm here to win this. I've been distracted with all this, but don't underestimate me. I liked it. Pretty decent promo. Then the Kingdom come out. And
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll just tell you what happened.
The disrespect to my literal friends, okay? The disrespect to people that I literally know. I love Duke. I love Gannon. TME, Gannon didn't even get to do his water bottle trick. If you guys remember the past place and you ever tuned into Crew Squad After Dark and you saw Gannon do the water bottle thing, it's a thing. We didn't even get 40 seconds of the babies.
Yeah. The promo lasted longer.
I was mad.
Yeah. Well, before
yes, there is a difference in booking during the NFL season for Tony Khan, but Tony Khan also owns the Jags, so they have to alter a little. Casey said, "I need Maria to come get her 2 boys." Listen,
please.
They're out here running wild, and I didn't like it.
She's over in Ring of Honor with the baby boys. She needs to get these
come get the grown ones. Come get
please
the grown
them. She left them alone.
We are going to talk about that, Eddie. Don't you worry about it. We're going to
It's coming. We're at Rampage. We are at Rampage, guys.
We're going to get to it because, baby, my heart, okay? We're going to get to it.
Listen. But real quickly, before the terrible events in the ring, the Kingdom asks who wants to celebrate No Neck November. They say Action tried to kill Roddy, but he is a hero. Okay, I was there last week. It was a little scary, but then it was fine. Because I was like, I know he's fine now, but for like half a second, I thought he wasn't, and then I was like, oh
no, you're good, Eddie. You're good. We'll just say we'll get there because we are excited about it, and you'll see why. That's actually we love this.
Yeah, but no, they're gonna neck the halls. You know, I like a pun. It was stupid. And they're gonna have a neck strong New Year.
I couldn't find anything to throw.
They are making holiday sweaters.
Hell.
You know they're gonna sell. Neck the halls with Brody saying Adam.
Disgusting.
But they do mention the Ring of Honor tag titles because remember,
take them off of them people, but we ain't gonna talk
about
that.
God, someone please God,
take them now.
I need them to be stripped of their Ring of Honor tag team titles or just relinquish them. And just somebody I need like a 4-way or something at Final Battle for a new tag team champs. That's all I want. It's easy. It's real easy. But after that, we had our main event, our Rampage main event, which is the speaking of Ring of Honor, the Ring of Honor Pure Championship, Shibata versus Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler did have a promo earlier in the day, and he was like, I know nobody likes me, but I don't care. You know what? I like that he knows his place. He knows nobody likes him.
Listen, the comments. Joseph said it's been almost 4 months and Better Than You, Baby still has them. They do. Roddy's gonna sell that musty neck brace on eBay, I bet. I'm dead. Tony, say no to the sweaters. You know, they're not gonna say no. And
listen, I'm trying to make the money. And then I can get a cut, Tony. Also, speaking of cuts, do not forget that you can give us slam chats, and then you could be on the screen if you would like to help us out. So just remember that, guys. But the main event, Shibata, Wheeler. Great match. Wheeler being...
Yeah, he's the mascot of the Blackpool Combat Club for a reason.
Yeah, he was just being a little shit that he is.
He reminds me of a possum.
A possum?
Yeah, just sneaky and squirrely and gross. Just possum.
Huh.
Just possum. Okay. I don't like it.
But how did you feel about the match? Objectively.
It was fine. It was fine.
I don't like that he had to be slimy to win in a pure rules match. When, like, also, it doesn't make sense when the BCC are kind of, like, facey now, we're, like, cheering them, but, like, Wheeler's still gonna be slimy and sneaky. I don't understand. Like, he's going rogue.
Casey said, I'm not happy my husband lost to a miniature schnauzer.
I can't. But yeah, he hit Shibata with a low blow behind the ref's back and is now a 3-time Ring of Honor Pure Champion. I did like commentary explaining the importance of Shibata in the ring. If you do not know what happened to Shibata, if you don't watch New Japan, if you aren't familiar, I did appreciate them doing that, saying that, you know, it was real scary for a minute. Kevin saying, you know, he found him in the back and they had to call medical and all of that, and to him being in the ring and being a pure champion.
Oh God,
was a miracle.
Allegedly, Tony was wanting this change to happen at Final Battle, but Shibata was needed back home in Japan ASAP as New Japan gets ready for their WrestleMania season of shows. Eddie says World's End, Yuta versus Hook, pure title, Don Callis versus the Acclaimed Trios title, book it. And BodySlam says, remember, you can show support to us at slamchats.com to donate and share your thoughts on AEW, Rampage, and Collision.
Yes. I mean, help us out.
I a lot of medicine for COVID. So if anybody wants to just like send us $20 to recoup,
truly, guys,
coffee,
Listen, I was at full gear.
One bottomless mimosa. I will be at Final Battle and Collision in Texas and working on possibly also being at that Dynamite. We're gonna see. But yeah, we're doing the work for y'all. So, you know, we'll take $1.
Anyway, help us out, guys. It's a holiday season. You're feeling generous.
But yes, Yuta. I already tested. They were negative, but yes, medicine money, please. Because as y'all can tell, the ones that know us, I do not sound like this normally. My voice has not come back all the way yet. So yeah, you know, if you love
some tea, guys.
If you love me, help me. Help me out. I need a hot toddy. But yeah, Wheeler y'all's new champion because he's not mine. And yeah.
Hashtag not my champion. And then he beats this man down again. There's no honor.
You know what the beauty of this is, though? Now they can put it back on Daniel Garcia.
I can see that. I was gonna say
Make Daniel a baby face and put him in the title picture and let him steal it back and dance into everybody's hearts as the pure champion again. I support him.
Yeah, and then we could have a champion. Yeah, and then we could see him on
because
TV.
now we don't have one. We don't have a TV champion or pure champion. That's crazy.
That's so weird. Crazy. We only have a women's champion.
So crazy. We only have a women's champion. Oh, we have a world champion because Claudio, but
no, world champion is Eddie.
Oh yeah, it's Eddie. Yeah. So we like Eddie.
Well,
so yeah,
technically he's kind of relinquished it for the tournament.
But then he's not.
But he's technically.
Anyway,
we'll get into that later.
Champions. We got 2 champions in Ring of Honor. Shout out to Athena and Eddie. Who's our trios champion over there?
Oh, the 6-man? Oh, it's Gates of Agony again.
Oh yeah, they got it back. Okay.
Yeah, they got it back. They got it back.
Okay, yeah. So we have 3 champions. Yes, because we love Khan here. But everybody else, we don't know what's going on over there. Anyway.
So that was Rampage. We end it with Hook helping Shibata because we saw them team on Dynamite. They are friends-ish.
Beautiful. Yes, Boza, but not Prince Nana's boys got him back from the Elite. They got him back. It's been a couple weeks, I think.
It was one of the Rampage. It was Rampage. Was it the big Rampage?
Don't get me to lying, because when we were in the Shadow Realm, I was abstaining from wrestling, so I don't know.
I want to say it was Grand Slam Rampage, perhaps. I want to say around that time. I know it was a Rampage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to say it was Grand Slam Rampage because we were not talking about it.
Our brother husband definitely got his titles back. So.
And before we get into Collision, again, real quick, guys, don't forget, hit those slam chats, help us out. Mika needs tea. I just need to recoup money from a financially irresponsible trip to Full Gear last week. Your girl still needs a job. Anywho's, on Collision, we open it up. Well, we still see Shibata. Then we open it up with Eddie. This is my favorite part of Collision, is when we do a little promo ahead of the intro.
Yeah. I like it. It feels very old school. I love that.
If they weren't doing it for a minute when we weren't talking about it,
right?
And it made me upset. But as soon
as we came back,
they knew. Yes. But we get Eddie, and he's like, wow, they're forcing me to do this. Let's just yada, yada, yada. I'm going to be Brody. We see Brody, who says violence is the answer and does his little bark. I love Brody.
Woof.
And and then Daniel Garcia calls Claudia a big doofus. And it's like, hey, you remember me? Because I remember you. I'm going to win the tournament. I'm ready. And we didn't hear from Claudia. And
okay. Boza said, feels like old school Saturday night main event with the promos. I like it. Eddie says House of Black can appear on the screen before Mox match, making him mad enough to DQ himself against Jay Lethal. Casey said, I definitely did not send that anonymous question on Twitter saying if I can still con from you. I called you out by name in the response. I knew it was you. At this point, you're going to have to still almost out of his business. You have to steal him from his girlfriend. And that's not me. So, we'll talk. Send me a DM.
Well, we open, speaking of Claudio and Daniel Garcia, with Claudio and Daniel Garcia. We get a little dancey dance from Daniel. I like
dance.
The little sign, do the dance, which is literally what I said right before I saw the sign. I yelled at my TV. I did not like Claudia's little G-Unit tank top. Did nothing for me.
The G-Unit tank top was hilarious.
Did not like that.
Sorry. It was funny to me. Okay.
Why you do that, sir?
It was funny to me.
He never has a fashion miss, but that one, sir. I don't like it.
I mean, he's trying something different.
I guess he was trying, but no, go back to it. Go back to his zip up. I don't like it. This match was great. Danny Garcia wrestling because he's a wrestler. He's been a sports entertainer for too long.
Yes.
He's been stuck. And thank God that we had the no interference rule because we did not see Daddy Magic try to stop him from dancing.
Yes.
We could have saw it afterwards.
Yeah, we saw that, Eddie, and it actually sold for more than $500. It was like $850.
Good for Rhea.
Good for Rhea.
If you're
I
gonna
will
get the
say this, Eddie, as a woman, and this is not a hit on men. I'm just gonna say this because it is true. Men pay for some very disgusting things.
Mm-hmm.
She signed it, she licked it, and they paid for it. I mean, Liv Morgan is an example. The whip that she used, that she hit Rhea with when they were teammates together, $12,000. That's what it sold for.
Listen, they're just smart businesswomen, and we love that.
So, hey. This tournament gave Daniel Garcia a chance to show fans why he's a wrestler. Sometimes part of Jericho Appreciation Society. It's forgotten how good he is. Exactly, Joseph.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it did help him sort of because everyone was like, he was a great wrestler that everybody loved, and then got a little dancey dance, and we're like, I can connect to you in a different way. And
right.
now we don't need this anymore. He can be on his own and cut those promos and do the little dance. He has something that people who aren't familiar with before can connect with him now.
Right.
And be like, oh dang, he's a really good wrestler.
I have no defense. You don't need one, baby. It is what it is, and we gon', especially wrestling fans, we don't even have to have a conversation on here, Eddie. We can talk later, but like I know, them men is icky. And we're just gonna leave it at that.
The transaction is done. It's good for her.
Yes. The coins have cleared the bank account. So
she has a wedding to pay for. I love that for her.
Sure does. Bark. Woof.
That's great. There were moments when Claudio caught Daniel, and I just had the Dolph. It should have been me gif in my head.
Not it should have been me.
Respectfully, I know his wife.
Or disrespectfully.
Whatever. No, his wife can hurt me, and I don't want that.
I'd hurt her.
Oh. Anyway,
you are not alone.
Anyway,
did my favorite say? Anybody can get it? Okay, great.
Oh, we'll get to that. It was so good though. I mean, yeah, we got some outside interaction.
Yeah, it was super cute.
Yeah, it was just a good, solid, strong match to see both of them and to see Daniel Garcia wrestle. And in the end, Claudio wins, gaining his first 3 points on the Blue League side. So I'm assuming I guess our gangs are decided. Over here, we are blue, Low and Lyric are gold. So
are we blue?
Yeah, Blue League was tonight.
Oh yeah, we are blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's our game.
Yeah, we'll take
it. So, because Blue will be in a collision now, I guess.
Hey.
That's our gang. Gang.
Gang.
Wheeler comes out to celebrate, and then we get another Eddie promo where he's like, all right, they're forcing me to do this, but I love this so much. I want to make this tournament important to America, that I put my titles on the line, that I've worked really hard for, that I went over to Japan for, lived my dream. And then he's just like, okay, are we done? Is the timer up? I'm only here because they're making me.
Eddie was like, look, you're going to get all my comments in my promo right now.
Yeah.
Swerve versus Jay White. Can't wait. Eddie. Mm-hmm. Okay. Love that for you.
This was really hard, this next match. The newly minted Kill Switch, formerly Luchasaurus, destroyed my boys.
His never formerly Luchasaurus, just Kill Switch. Papa. He was never the type to cut a promo, and he's so good about it. Yeah, he's gracious about it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this Kill Switch thing was crazy.
So rude. I was like, oh, Kill Switch is here. Who's he fighting? No, not my boys. Didn't even get an entrance.
No entrance.
It hurt my heart.
Well, you're not more hurt than Kill Switch is after that interaction.
Well, yeah, I'm also not more hurt than the boys.
No, Brandon and they're not well.
They're not. He slammed him into the chair after it was done. You already won the match, Kill Switch. Like, I know you're trying to impress your dad, Christian Jenner. I know you want it, but like, calm down. These are just boys. They're small.
Joseph, what about Kristen Cage calling Nick Wayne the prodigy? There's one prodigy and her name is Roxanne Perez. In a deleted tweet, Roxanne tweeted, "I am the prodigy." She's past the prodigy. You've been signed. You've been signed, held a championship. You gotta let that go, baby. Other people come behind you.
Yeah, I think it's time to let it go.
Let it go. Kill Switch needs to make Daddy happy, even though Daddy ran away from Adam Copeland. Lord Jesus.
But yeah, so then Adam Copeland comes out. It still feels weird to say. There's also too many Adams, so I don't like that. And he hits him with the chair. We get a concerto. This man, Kill Switch, comes out of the concerto. Adam has to curb stomp him and concerto him again to get him down.
The dinosaur doesn't die.
Well, he did last week, and that's why he had a name change, and Christian got mad at him.
Right.
After commercial, Lexi tries to get a word with Adam, but he is very upset and says, "You need to leave. I like you, but I'm big mad.
You need to leave."
She's like, "Yep. Leave my girl Lexi alone." And he talks straight into camera. He's like, "I'm gonna talk to you, Christian, Jay." He's like, you know, you've really, what sent him over the edge was talking about breaking his neck again, and his family having to take care of him.
I mean, it was a bit much. It was a bit much.
It's a little, yeah, a lot. It's a lot. So I understand. He was like, "I was trying to like not do this because we were friends, but you've left me no choice. I'm gonna see you in Montreal on December 6th for that TNT championship because that's the only thing you care about. I don't care about a title, but."
Casey, Kill Switch was looking kind of thick though.
Casey.
All right.
Oh my God. You gotta fight Nick Wayne's mom, apparently.
This is getting weird.
Did you not think about, imagine, I said this on Wednesday. What if they're in love? What if he falls in love with Nick Wayne's mom?
Please. You need a stepdaddy, I guess.
The dad that stepped up. I like this promo. Did you like the promo?
I liked it. It was fine.
Did you like the beatdown?
I think it's all necessary evils right now to get this storyline to where they want it to be.
It's finally got a little fire to it. At first, it felt a little forced.
Yeah. Yeah. They got to get it lit.
Nick Wayne's mom versus Sue.
All right. Casey.
First of all, Sue will run her down with the van. And then hit her with a cookie sheet.
The insurance did not replace the van. So we don't know if Sue has a van again. We don't know.
I don't know how like European things work. Because she had the van in London.
Coverage follows the car.
Mm-hmm. We gotta figure out. Was it under her name? There's a whole logistics we gotta figure out.
We'll get it. I'll contact the insurance company and I'll figure it out. It needs to be an insurance adjuster. I'll have some conversations. We'll figure it out. But
yeah. And the first appearance of House of Black happens with House of Black, Buddy, and Malachi versus Commander versus and Gravity.
Listen. Amy Nimity, one of the loves of my life, called this the Cirque du Soleil wrestling, and I was tickled. Yes, it was a lot happening. It was a lot happening. Add in Mama Benjamin for a trios match. All right, Casey.
No, leave her alone.
I feel like you've been drinking. I feel like you've been drinking, friend.
I mean, I'm happy if you are, but also those are just not. That's not an idea.
Wow.
This match is great. I mean, you can't go wrong with Commander and Gravity.
Wait, Adam Copeland will do the things that make Moxley look tame. Just watch. Oh God, that's what Eddie said. Boza said, Mika fainted. Thank you, Casey. Tiffany said a Mother's Day special. All right, Tiffany, you are not
Not
gonna.
a Mother's Day special.
You're not gonna encourage this.
Don't. I hate that. I hate that. This match was crazy. This match was great. Commander did the thing. He walked the ropes as he should. He got out of was it Commander? No, Gravity got out of Buddy Malachi out on the outside, went back onto the apron. Beautiful. But of course, House of Black is too much. They're too powerful.
Yeah,
they want to get back on that winning streak.
I mean, have you seen
them? I know they're terrifying, but Malachi sitting in the ring, just luring, as a Commander, and then Buddy stomping him. I could not. It was too much.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I did not.
This is not what we mean when we say watching. I was surprised in a good way that House of Black won without Julia at ringside. It shows Julia doesn't need to do her magic all the time in order for the House of Black to win. Mm-hmm. Yep, we agree. Mm-hmm. We love Julia, but Julia is the cherry on top. She's not a necessary evil like that one lady is in that other company with that other group of men. House of Black House of Black can get it done without Julia. I don't know if the other group can say the same.
True. And I do like that they're together, but they're doing their own things.
Yeah.
Like they're like, you're good, I'm good. If we need,
and we'll come together,
we'll come together.
And we'll kill everybody. But then also, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And everybody had a thing tonight. You know, we had Julia, and later we're going to see Brody. Like, this collision, House of Black, they fully took it over tonight. So if you watched it on TV, we got a little interrupted, but we had Action and Darius backstage, and the babies are back together. Dante is back and will be wrestling this week in their hometown of Minneapolis. And but like I said,
as y'all call them, Light Flight has reunited, and we are so happy that I am so happy that they are keeping Action with them. Mm-hmm. I think that's the best decision for the three of them to be together.
Yeah.
But my little heart, when he walked up, I was just like, oh, our baby was injured. It was a very gruesome injury, a very public injury. And the fact that he is back and ready to go, Meekz had a little tear. We love our little light-skinned babies here, so we're excited.
They are the babies. You know, I could see them going for those 6-man at Final Battle.
I think so. Y'all think the house trains Julia Hart? She has gotten much better. I think Malachi's definitely probably been working with her.
Brody too. Brody's like her wrestling dad, she says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully Top Right can go on for a while without any hiccups. I was shocked Darius was back. Yeah, 8 months that's what shocked me, because, you know, Randall was out almost 2 years with the double fusion. Big E is still out. It's been almost that same amount of time, you know, so we know that with certain injuries, especially with wrestling, there's never a guarantee. So the fact that he's back and, you know.
And he got a nice reaction. The crowd, like, sometimes you get scared, like you haven't seen somebody in like 8 months and we're off and on TV, but it was a nice, cute little reaction for Dante popping up. I'm very happy.
Yes. I wonder if they're going to change their name. I mean, because Top Flight, I mean, Action can definitely still be a part of that, but I know that's kind of their, you know, their thing. Final Battle will be a pay-per-view without the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Joseph, but you know, things change. And we see that all the time with AEW. They will change the week of the actual show. So, you know,
I would assume
training school. I think Malachi does have a training school. Either him or Brody.
Better, there's a ring. Yeah, because I've seen them train. There's him and Zelina train somewhere.
Yeah,
somebody's ring. I think the main though for Final Battle was probably going to be that TV title because it's going to be that 6-man.
Well, and it's vacant.
So, yeah, so that feels like the main.
Fingers crossed that my boy is in it, but
Yes. I just had a thought of the women's match, and I don't want to say the word that I was thinking. That lady touched it, and I don't want to think about it.
I'm going to be quiet.
Yeah, I don't want to say the word out loud.
Well, I realized that I realized that I got insider information a couple weeks ago from said person. And I'm just now putting together what he was saying. We'll talk.
Tell me later. Yeah. Anywho's. But yeah, so if you watch that on TV though, that backstage got interrupted by commercials, but they did play it later, which I do appreciate about AEW because I'll be like, oh, this messed up. We'll play it for you again. They're like, our bad. So appreciate that. After that, speaking of House of Black, Julia was out versus Lady Frost in a house rules match, which I do like that's happening for the TBS Championship as well.
Yeah, agreed.
Which it was a no count out.
The Sky High light skins is crazy. That's wild.
You know what?
I'd buy the
after the Hobbs t-shirt. Anything can happen.
Buy it. I check online and Malachi and Zelina do have a training school. It's called Dark Arts Gym in Muay Thai. Okay, I thought so.
Okay, cute. Yes, Julia, Lady Frost, great match. I love this for Julia. Like we said with Hook, putting Julia with like a veteran is really good for her.
We love
and
that.
Lady Frost is amazing.
Perfect.
We love her so much.
Perfect. You hear me?
We know. I know you love her. Also, can we just real quickly? Lady Frost's gear, very cute.
Always though.
Little snowflake though. The snowflake.
If you ever get a chance to hug her, please do. She gives the best hugs.
I would like to hug her. She does seem like she gives good hugs.
She gives the best hugs, and I'll tell you who else gives really great hugs. That little crazy Trey Miguel. He gives wonderful hugs. Also, Fuego del Sol gives great hugs.
Aww,
if you ever get the
shout
chance,
out to Fuego. Made his BCW debut this weekend.
He did, and he'll be at my local promotion, VIP, on the 8th. We will be there. We have a long December of wrestling, but that show will have Johnny Drip Drip. It will have Taya. It will have JD Griffey. It will have Fuego del Sol. It will have all three of the Rascals minus Wes Lee. It's going to be a show. So
you are spoiled over there.
We're very spoiled. We are.
I heard Johnny and I said, "Damn, I need
him and his wife." Because Johnny came time. See, he beat JD for our championship. So John Morrison is our champion right now. The same one that Shane and BK and JTG, all of them held. Now Johnny Morrison has it, and now Ty is coming to wrestle. So yeah,
I love both of them. You know I love Johnny.
I know it. Megan Bain could be the Julia Hart's enforcer like Brody King. Actually, that would be kind of cute.
I would like her to have an enforcer. I would like that. But this match was great. Poor Lady Frost doing that moonsault off of the steps into the chair.
Yeah.
Nasty. Julia always gets better in the ring every time she's there, and she knows that she's champion. She's like, I got to step it up. She knows, like you could tell. And she's getting more intense.
Joseph. We are all three Rascals. Everybody but Wesley. Last show I was Rascal wrangling because everybody was lost and confused. So I had to babysit all three of them at some point in time. Myron, Zach, and Trey. It was a lot going on. But yes, I will get good footage for you guys. And we can probably do like a side special or something where we talk about VIP and I can share it with y'all.
Hey, if you, I got a YouTube if you want to pop on there one day.
Oh yeah, we can do that. And then I'll definitely. Then y'all know y'all get Final Battle and Collision exclusives that week that I go. So
Oh, a
I think
final.
Babe got pretty good
We'll,
seats
we'll,
for it.
we got time.
Speaking of, I need to send. I'm about to send a message. I need to send BodySlam a message about Wednesday. Continue.
Yeah. So Julia taps Lady Frost out. And she wins, as she should, of course, in her first title defense. Like I said, I do like that she has house rules. I think that's a nice little touch that she also gets house rules. Because I mean, of course she does, but it makes sense. And this next segment is all for Mika. Hobbs and Don Callis with our girl Lexi.
Because hold on, wait. Because hold on. I continue. Go ahead. I'm fine.
I mean, Lexi brings up, the Paul Wright of it all. Big Show. Callis is like, we're gonna add caskets. We added him with Paul. And then he goes on to be like, I don't understand how the Golden Jets have this tag title. They had one match. Hobbs, took both of them out. And then you can take it from here. You want the rest of this? You want?
I can't. I don't have words.
Hobbs says, he said anyone could get it. He's going to take them both out. And why is he going to? Why? I can't say it. You can.
He's big, he's black, and he's jacked. And when he said anybody can get it, my hand went straight in the air. Me first. Please. Me. I love that man. And I'm still so heartbroken that we did not get to meet him when we were in Vegas because, the tragedy in his family. So hopefully, oh my God. But anyway, yeah. He just stood there looking gorgeous, little smirk on his face. He said he's going to take out Jericho and Kenny Omega by himself. I believe him.
I don't like taking out Kenny.
Even if it don't work, I believe him. Okay? That man was just like, if I was not in a committed relationship, my whole future. But I'm committed. But
if
Lord,
you would like to donate to the Mika Needs the New Hobbs t-shirt, please hit the Slam chats.
Yes. We cut it up and rock it, big, black, and jacked. Okay, I'd rock it. And I think it'd look really great on me. So, hey.
If you would like to also hit the Slam chat so I can get that Timeless Tony Storm holiday sweater, I will appreciate it. I love a holiday sweater. And my girl Tony Storm. They will be coming up this month, guys. My holiday sweaters will be rocking. So that was a Hobbs. That was just for you.
Thank you.
And next was FTR versus the Righteous, which really, I don't know why Tony likes to just hurt my heart like this.
I don't even know why we had to do this, but I mean, hey.
I don't understand. It's good to see the Righteous without Jake the Snake and the other one.
Yeah.
Also, real quickly, where's Stu?
Huh?
Where's Stu? He has not been seen with the Righteous. You know who also has not been seen? Dark Order.
I think they're taking time off.
Well, they just posted, since BT is gone, their own little, hopefully, being the Dark Order.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're the devil, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be mad if they were the devil. Wouldn't be so mad. Wouldn't
we know who the devil's anymore.
Well, that's true.
I still go with the theory that whoever said it was Britt Baker, I like that.
I would love that, honestly.
Go with Britt.
Put a woman in the storyline, please.
But everybody swore it was Pepsi, and Pepsi definitely.
It was never
Pepsi. It was never Pepsi.
Never. FTR wins.
Yes.
But it was a good match.
It was a good match.
It was pretty good.
Do you feel like they're on the downslope? And they're ready
FTR the Righteous.
to take it to the home.
Who?
FTR. Just they're at the point where they've done almost everything. They've held almost everything. So it's like, are they just kind of just fighting who they want to fight until they're ready to call it quits, or what? What is the
I don't know.
Being Brit, just the entertainment of it all.
I mean, MJF like took her man's.
Did take her man's.
And like so, now she and first of all, they have beef with being pillars.
Right.
She's a pillar. And then he comes and takes her man. And the only reason that Adam's ankle is messed up because he was trying to go save her man, save him.
That's
so it. And like now he's like being weird with Roddy and stuff. So like there's lots of layers to that.
Joseph says Pepsi was never that damn devil. What's the point of with Dr. Britt being the Joker? That Cole was desperate and needed his girl to do his dirty work. Not that he needed her to. He may not even be involved. She just may be getting revenge because I can't even get this man to load the dishwasher, but he'll come out there and hobble to save you.
He tried to put himself in a whole main event match. Hobbled him on
the dishwasher. What they say? Nothing more. What is it? What's it say? A woman scorned?
Yeah. It could. It probably isn't, but it could be.
It would just entertain me. I'd be tickled.
I don't know who the rest would be.
I really feel like it's Jack Perry though at this point.
Mm-hmm. Although, like,
the devil seems a little taller than that.
How tall is Sammy? Because your man's was.
I originally thought it was Sammy. That's why
I would like that. What if he's also involved? There's other people.
MJF. We just get that on Fight Forever. You play it on the video game. I think it might be Sammy.
I would like if it was Sammy. I would like if it was Sammy and Jack Perry.
Yeah, cause some more chaos.
Because they had that match.
We haven't seen Jack Perry since London happened, and we've been seeing Sammy very sparingly. So.
Mm-hmm. He got injured. He's not in the Don Callis family. Has Don mentioned him in a minute?
Nope. I don't know, guys.
I don't know. I don't know how this ends.
We might have to do a Daredevil betting pool. I mean, you won't win nothing, but we can maybe somebody can be the Devil predictions champion and see who wins. See what y'all think. We'll look into it.
We don't have money.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so after FTR win, we hear a voice and we see Malachi with a mic and they're coming through the crowd.
This was ridiculous. This was absolutely ridiculous. I'm just gonna say it.
It did get kind of interesting. He said, no one's coming to help FTR, no Claudio, which he called Cesaro, which slip, no Wheeler, and no CM Punk. They have no friends to help him. It's not the brotherhood they think it is. And the lights go out, and FTR are on the defense, and we just hear Malachi laugh, and we cut to commercial.
Both companies were doing a lot of referencing each other last night because of Survivor Series. Michael Cole said Jericho's name a couple of times during the Gunther match. Acknowledged that Cody started the All-In thing. Like, there were a lot of back and forth references last night. So that was really interesting. Was this TK winning because Pepsi was returning? No, I don't think AEW even knew. And the reason why is because of the way that Trips did it. See, what y'all got to remember, Paul, as much as he does not want to be his father-in-law's child, still learned from Vincent K. And Malachi trying to actively get fired is hilarious to me. Listen, him and Andrade are both trying to get sent up out of there, okay? And we'll talk about that. That's gonna be a sideshow, the theories of the people who are trying to actively get fired from AEW. But yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing. What was I saying? That distracted me. I don't remember.
He learned from Vince.
Oh yes. So it was very, very secretive. It wasn't It wasn't an 11th hour decision because Pepsi said that they had to talk about it last week, but the way that they said it happened is that Trips called for the logo to be played, and then he kicked everybody out of Gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
They had cleared the area that Pepsi walked through, so there was no security, there was no fans, there was no superstars, nothing. And even a lot of the senior people backstage were told that they were not gonna have Punk come out, which is why we saw Randall, we saw the whole wonderful match, we get the logo, and I'm thinking we're scot-free, and then you hear the static. Trips literally triggered the music himself. He did it himself. So it was a completely like blindsided reaction, and you could see it in the way that they reacted in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually superstars are a little more aware. Everybody was caught off guard. I mean, you had Michael Cole and, Corey trying to hold Seth back, literally.
Michael Cole has to hold you back?
If
You mad.
we mad. So, it was a very much sprung upon them thing. And I don't even think Tony Khan even knew.
No.
And I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters as much as people think it does. They got Will. They're going to continue to do their stuff with New Japan, which is going to make sure there's money in their pockets. Like, it is what it is, but yeah, I don't think it was a reaction. TK was kissing babies when Punk showed up last night. I was in Pittsburgh last night for exactly. Like,
yeah.
Tony's not bothered because you have to remember, Punk didn't leave. He was fired.
Yeah, he doesn't want that man around.
He does.
Literally said
he did want him around.
He did, but he doesn't want him anymore.
He got enough chances.
The way it ended?
In Tony's mind, he gave him enough chances to get it together. So, okay, we cut our losses, then we move on. If he goes back, he goes back. Wish him the best of luck. Hope he don't get his ass whooped over there. Everybody is...
Tony also still speaks to him. Like, he's in the screen saying, we had injuries happen. CM Punk, got injured during this X time. So it's not like he's, not saying his name, or he's literally, he's like, they acknowledge your history, too. They even say Cody's name on AEW.
Yeah.
So,
it's fine. People move. Yeah. People grow. I think Paul said it best last night when he said, people get the opportunity to change. And AEW gave him 2 chances. WWE's going to see if he gets another one. If he doesn't, hey, whatever. But yeah.
We'll see how much 3 months has changed the man.
We'll see. We'll see.
I was shocked. If the video I posted for funsies of me being shocked on Instagram. I said when everything went down, I do not like Phil. I like CM Punk, but it does make it hard to like CM Punk.
I only had one problem with it. I don't really care for them. I was in college during the Punk era, and so I had to go back and watch all of it when I got back into wrestling. I was out of it for a couple years. My only problem is that the way that they did it overshadowed Randy, and that's what I didn't like. I feel like it could have been done a little differently so that they both can have their time. But that was my biggest issue with it, is that, Randall's been out 18 months. He had a double fusion spinal surgery and came back looking better than I feel like he's ever looked in his entire career. The man looked amazing. And it was overshadowed by the youth pastor coming out and standing at the top of the stage. So that's my only issue with it. But, hey.
You're right. Yeah, because the celebration wasn't even that long of them woo, celebrating.
We didn't even get the cage top celebration before we had to get static.
Yeah. We didn't get we all fully expected an RKO to Jay, right? We thought a little more was gonna happen. And then
I definitely thought they was gonna catch that RKO, baby. That was crazy. Joseph said, I think that's the frustration that Seth and Drew had. It overshadowed Randy. Also, Pepsi returned. Drew was gone already before Pepsi came out. Drew had already got his ball and went home. He had already stormed out. When that match said 1, 2, 3, Drew left. So he was already gone.
Yeah. Who knows about that one? Only Drew knows.
Only Drew knows.
Only Drew knows what happens with that. You know what? Randy didn't seem that phased though. He was chilling in that chair. He pulled up a chair literally. Was like,
and
right.
the clip of Rhea on the side sitting on the stairs just cheesing with the briefcase while Seth is literally popping a blood vessel, and Rhea's just like, the whole thing is chaotic. Okay,
It's so
whole thing is chaos.
Like Sammy and Cody be like, bro, like, and then see, that's what got me was Corey and Michael Cole. I was like, oh no. Yeah, I wish Randy would have had a little more like spotlight time.
Yes, but the only reason why we're bringing this up, guys, is because the Pepsi can used to be there, and he's here. He's going back and forth, so it's all good. Let's see. Punk's return reminded me of when Ronda debuted at Rumble and overshadowed Oscar's win. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Randy is a made man. He was partying out there. Baby, Randy was just having a good time, okay? Randy was just here to have a good time. He done brought out some moves from back in the day. He done had everybody do the quadruple,
Oh, DDT. That was cute.
The quintuple D. Anyway,
whatever.
Yes, he was just having a great time.
His wife's out there live streaming, like
the music. He was just, it was all good. It was all.
You could tell he was in a good mood because if you have double back surgery, you think, first of all, are you ever going to walk again? Second of all, wrestling. With all them kids Randy has, like, he even think about wrestling? And he's like in his 40s now.
Right. So the only reason why we brought it up is just because.
Yep, because Malachi said it, and it's a big deal. And that is the last we'll probably ever talk about that man on here.
Unless he comes back, because apparently he's doing the hoppities.
All out, all in 2024.
So you guys know the Monday Night Football game tomorrow is not going to be that great, but Punk and Orton will both be on Raw tomorrow. So hey, y'all know what to watch.
Very interesting week. So we go on from that. I don't quite understand. FTR versus the House of Black, but I thought House of Black won titles. I don't really understand, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get it. But you're right. I feel like FTR, they're just kind of vibing. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if that's been because of their bestie leaving.
Well, I think it's the combination of bestie leaving and Jay's passing. I think it just kind of threw a wrench in the plans because there were plans for more FTR Briscoes. Mm-hmm. And I think that was why FTR was so locked in. But when Jay passed, that threw a wrench in. Punk's going back and forth, so I think they might just kind of be like, you know what? We'll just find a couple more people and then go to the house. Danger Zone said, can 2K scan Punk in the game before hopping again? I hope they scanned him last night. I feel like they already had this scan. I feel like they never deleted it.
They got to update it for, 40-something-year-old disgruntled Punk.
Got to make it the youth pastor. Andrade and Malachi need their marching orders, no doubt. It won't be a big miss, honestly. I think Malachi leaving would be a big hit. House of Black has cemented themselves in the psyche of AEW. Just like Acclaim did, just like the Elite did. House of Black is something that people look forward to. If you ever go to those shows, they look forward to the moment when the lights go out and and all, like it's a whole thing.
It's and so an energy when you're in that and that those lights go off.
Right. So I think that Malachi would be a hit. They would recover, but Andrade, I mean, I don't even know if Andrade wants to wrestle at this point. He just might want to be Charlotte's man and go lay down. We don't know what he want to do. Because him tweeting yesterday the picture of them together and was like, yeah, CM Punk. I was like, this man trying to get fired hard. So,
I mean, it would make like if Andrade goes somewhere.
Eddie, we don't want to talk about the approval because
they don't care. You could put whatever you want on a t-shirt in AEW.
Yeah, it's like
as long as it makes money.
It's Teespring.
You know what? You're not wrong. But like also you have to pay extra for soft t-shirts. All
of the merch is available. If y'all need merch, it's available. Al and I will be dropping some merch soon, I think, because there's some stuff that y'all want. Y'all want that deliciously erotic deathmatch shirt.
That's right. We got to do that.
Andrade did have a banger with Speedball yesterday. Ricky can go. AEW fans wouldn't mind. Trust me. What?
What?
Are we talking about Starks?
Ricky Starks?
We don't take Ricky Starks slander over here on.
Oh no. No, and literally I was about to pivot into the Ricky Big Bill segment.
Let's do that. Because Jesus.
We get Tony in the ring, we get Ricky and Bill out. We see the fight again post media scrum, which was 100% what we all heard in the scrum last week, because only wrestling sounds like wrestling.
Yeah. Somebody's getting beat up.
That is 100% what I heard.
Yeah, Starks, Black Cody. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Help me.
Well, they right,
did post a picture of him. They posted the picture of him training with Jade.
They're besties.
Right. The girls will riot if they let go of Ricky. I mean, I really think they will.
They really will.
You mean Minty Fresh and Big Red? They go nowhere after that line last night. Oh, babe, you can't wait for the merch. Listen, I'm gonna talk to Drum about it. I've been in his DMs all day. I'm gonna talk to him about it. Yeah, there's a couple of things that me and Al have on the brain. I think Al needs a Christmas sweater. So yeah, but Minty also, Fresh Big Red is crazy.
If you're gonna disrespect Ricky, please hit us with a slam chat. If you're gonna,
you have to pay for that disrespect.
You have to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay for that disrespect for sure.
But yeah, Big Bill cuts a sports promo, and I was much like Ricky and said, I don't know what those words mean, but I'm sure they're all great.
I was into it. I love sports. I love the sports cabal. Your girl Meekz can talk hockey, football, soccer, baseball, basketball, learning lacrosse, like love sports. So all of those words made sense to me.
They didn't make sense to me. The words before, when he was like seasoned from the alcohol and like he knew even though he was in a bad place, he was gonna come out on top. I heard those. Like it's so weird though that they're using his like addiction and being like, "Yay, look at us!" But he's also like, "Are we booing him?" Like I am so confused. Are we supposed to hate? Like, what are we doing? I like love Ricky, but like also he's slimy. Like, what are we doing?
Big Bill has really improved in the ring. Congrats. I don't think he was. I mean, I watched him in TNA when he was W. Morrissey or whatever they want to call him. He wasn't bad. I don't think he's ever been bad. I just think, there's always been people that have been better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and also like he had his issues and that held him back from being the best version of himself. And I am no Big Bill fan, and y'all know that booed that man. But I could give him his props that was a good promo. I do like that their whole thing is like, we're the best tag team champions, and we don't even know each other like that. Bill, when's my birthday? I don't know.
Chaos.
Just so chaotic. And then, let's see what else. Okay. Golden Girls reference. I'm sorry. They did a Golden Girls reference. I understood that. I understood that one. That was also for me.
I love that.
Ricky with they traveled down the road and back again. I said, I see you, Ricky. You know the Golden Girls theme song.
Right.
But yeah, so they're going to beat the Golden Jets, essentially. They're angry. They're motivated. They're going to embarrass Kenny and Jericho. Pretty decent promo. The end. And next, because Tony likes weird violence, we got Lee on Lee violence. Keith Lee versus Lee Moriarty.
I love that Ricky doesn't know Big Bill is engaged.
Yes, he was so surprised.
Yeah, it was like, huh? The lady works in the company.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's so perplexing that Bill got such a hottie.
Right. When is EJ debuting? That's, EJ just sent a message out and said the world will soon know. The world is ready. Just release the other big blackjack, man. EJ, we're ready for you. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, Keith versus Lee Moriarty. You know, they got issues. Lee is in Shane Taylor Promotions Enterprises is what the commentary said. Did we change it? Did I not get the memo?
It's all the same thing.
I know it's they pulled out of the thesaurus.
You know they like words.
Yeah, Kevin and Nigel are in commentary, so you know words.
Boo.
Nigel, boo. I like this match. I like seeing Keith Lee.
Love seeing Keith Lee.
Yeah. How'd you feel about this match?
I loved it. Great. Anytime I can see Keith Lee, you know, y'all know, support Black wrestlers. I love it. I like Lee and Shane together. And I like Keith Lee and Lee Moriarty together. That was a good match. So I enjoyed it.
Keith wins. We get a promo afterwards.
Keith finished the feud challenge. She's gonna end everybody's feud. Maybe you need to go back over to the other place and end it for Cody too, because the story will never be over.
Help Cody. After last night, Cody's not finishing the story. Open ended. Choose your own adventure. That's what Cody's story is. After the commercial, like I said, he says, and I quote, "I'm tired of the misrepresentation, the mistreatment, the lack of opportunity given to me. So I'm here now to take it. And when I say take it, I mean him." And we all assume Shane Taylor.
Okay. Maybe I'll finally get my match at Final Battle with him and Keith Lee.
Ooh, I love that for you. That's a meat match.
I've been waiting for it, and I love them both, and they love me. And yes, please give it to me. Thank you.
What shirt would you wear?
I would abstain.
Neutral, different.
I would not wear one. I'd wear a totally different person's shirt. I wouldn't pick. Just like when they were fighting at VIP, I was just crying the whole time because I can't pick. You want me to pick? No.
You just hope everyone has fun.
Everybody just be safe. Yes. But again, I think Babe got great seats, so I'm excited, and I hope it happens at Final Battle. AEW has been using black talent better, an issue I had a problem with. I agree, Eddie. The music bleeding from hero politician Cody to the people's anti-hero pump screen volumes last night. I mean, it did. It was fine. Good for him.
Yeah, Randy couldn't get his music played after. Anyways.
Good for him. I hope it works out for him.
Get money. Bring back AJ Lee.
For the Rumble. Rumble winner
2024.
Rumble winner 2024. Thank you. Continue.
Yeah. Give me what I want. So Shane Taylor, Keith Lee, that's what it looks like. We're going. If it's
I would go on eBay and buy a Pretty Boy Killers t-shirt to pull out vintage just to see to wear that. Yeah. Yep.
And we go from one possible meat match to our meaty main event. Brody King, Eddie Kingston in a first round of the blue side of the Continental Classic, sponsored by Arby's. This match, meaty men slapping meat. Eddie was ready. Brody's ready. I liked it. I had a great time watching this match. I love Brody. I love Eddie. This is what you expected from them. Just
Brody is amazing.
So good.
Bark. That's all. That's all I got.
The first time I ever saw Brody wrestle was against Chris Bay, in 2018. In person. And I had no idea who Brody was. And I was like, this man's amazing. And to see him now is crazy. He's so good. And this match was insane. Eddie Kingston is New York in human form. Yes.
Eddie King is New York in human form. Yes.
That's accurate. This is the West Coast East Coast battle, by the way. My boy Brody. But Eddie did not stop. Brody was hitting him hard. Like Eddie could
Oh
not
yeah.
get up at some
Oh
point.
yeah, we were swinging. We were swinging.
Swinging. The chops?
Yeah.
Whew. Whew. Eddie got Brody with those chops though too. Like, oof. But Eddie did not give up, even though he could not get up at one point. He was struggling. So many elbows, so much meaty men slapping meats.
Man.
Brody took it. Brody gets the first 3 points. He's on the board in the Continental Classic.
And cut an amazing promo after. If you do not follow AEW and see the media that they posted, the exclusive promo, that should have been on TV.
A lot of stuff should be
promo,
on TV.
Go back and find it, y'all. Brody was talking that talk, okay?
Mm-hmm. I liked it. We have more matches this week on the gold side for the Continental Classic. And then next week, I forgot, they announced it. There's so much going on, but we'll talk about it more next week. Brody is not the new Ring of Honor champion. Whoever wins at the end, we got the point system, guys. This is not an elimination. Everybody got to make the most points. Right. Get out of here.
I think I know who that is. Tim, please. If that's you, please. No. We don't know what's going on with these belts. We're just
no one knows.
We're just here.
The vibe. Do you have an early prediction? Who's taking the Continental Classic?
Me.
You will be Triple Crown champion?
Me.
Oh my god, I thought you were in the Rumble. Both? Oh,
Forbidden Door.
God.
Forbidden Door. It's open for me. But no, I actually don't have an early prediction. I think it's gonna be really random.
Yeah. I think we'll see. I think it's too early. Everyone looks really good, like even in their losses tonight. Blue group did not want to be overshadowed by that gold group because gold had a good start on Wednesday.
Right.
With Mox and Mark. But
yeah, Mox and Mark was crazy, but
that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know yet. Maybe Cody. Oh, Punk still has the. He could keep that.
And Charlotte still has the Divas Championship that she retired. Actually, she lost the belt, but so what?
They don't need that. They don't need it.
Who cares? Who cares? We didn't even know
he had
fridge. When he was with the company and brought it out, we didn't care. Like, go away.
Thank God.
Go away.
There's only the belt is still a mess with MJF on it, but at least there's only one, and we never had that match.
Right. Justin said we don't know how the Blue League is. Brian and Andrade didn't have their first matches. Also, funny how Brody didn't win the Ring of Honor and New Japan Strong title last night.
These are yours. They're.
I don't know what you want me to say.
That was it.
That
was Rampage and Collision.
That was it.
And we'll be back next week for some more Blue League action and whatever else happens. Do not forget to watch all the other shows here on BodySlam.net. We got NXT post shows, SmackDown post shows, Dynamite post shows, and I'm sure we're adding more. Don't forget to hit those slam chats. We appreciate it. BodySlam appreciates it. It
also,
helps
shout
us
out
help
to
you.
Ariel. I am wearing Big Swole merch today. If you do not have any from For Your Wear, go get it. Her daughter designed it. They have cutest little hoodies and things like that. So, shout out to Big Swole. Eddie versus Danielson 2 is going to be brilliant. Agreed.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Good time. It's a good time for wrestling, guys. Post Thanksgiving, we're thankful for wrestling. We're thankful for all of you hanging out. And it's the holiday season. And wrestling's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse. That's it.
That's it. Y'all know where to find us. It's right here. Follow Alia Pod for my podcast. So Ring of Honor's on.
Probably where we'll do the VIP content for the 8th. So well, it probably won't be on the 8th or the 9th because I have Broadway concert on the 9th. So maybe we'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah. We'll be here. We will wherever you just find us. Just follow us to find us. You know,
we're always around.
Yeah, hit us up. And yeah, thanks again for hanging out, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.